Welcome to your first channel, Journey Around the Planet. Middle Ages of Bethlehem. In 637, shortly after the Muslim armies captured Jerusalem, Umar ibn al-Khattab, the second caliph, pledged to preserve the Church of the Nativity for Christian use. A mosque dedicated to Umar was constructed near the church in Bethlehem. The town later came under the rule of the Islamic caliphates, first the Umayyads in the 8th century, and then the Abbasids in the 9th century. A Persian geographer documented in the mid-9th century the existence of a well-preserved and highly venerated church in Bethlehem. In 985, the Arab geographer al-Muqaddasi visited Bethlehem and praised its church as the Basilica of Constantine, unparalleled in the surrounding region. In 1009, during the reign of the 6th Fatimid Caliph, Al-Hakim bi-Amr Allah, there was an order to demolish the Church of the Nativity, but local Muslims spared it as they were allowed to worship in its southern transept. In 1099, Crusaders captured Bethlehem, fortifying it and establishing a new monastery and cloister by the Church of the Nativity. The Greek Orthodox clergy were replaced by Latin clerics, marking a shift from the official Christian presence being Greek Orthodox. Baldwin Bert, the first king of the Frankish Kingdom of Jerusalem, was crowned in Bethlehem on Christmas Day 1100. In 1187, Saladin, the Muslim Ayyubid Sultan, captured Bethlehem from the Crusaders. Latin clerics left, allowing the return of the Greek Orthodox clergy. Bethlehem's pilgrimage trade declined, and the Bishop of Bethlehem moved to Clamecy, France in 1223, remaining there for nearly 600 years until the French Revolution in 1789. In 1229, Bethlehem, along with Jerusalem, Nazareth, and Sidon, was briefly ceded to the Crusader Kingdom of Jerusalem by a treaty between Holy Roman Emperor Frederick II and Ayyubid Sultan al-Kamil. The town was recaptured by Muslims in 1244, and by 1250, under the Mamluks, Christian tolerance diminished. Clergy left, walls were demolished in 1263, and Latin clergy returned to Bethlehem in the following century, residing in the monastery near the Basilica of the Nativity. The Greek Orthodox gained control of the basilica and shared control of the Milk Grotto with the Latins and the Armenians. Ottoman Era. From 1517, during the period of Ottoman rule, control over the basilica became a source of bitter contention between the Catholic and Greek Orthodox churches. Towards the close of the 16th century, Bethlehem evolved into one of the largest villages in the district of Jerusalem, divided into 7 quarters. The Basbas family, along with other leaders, played significant roles in Bethlehem during this era. Ottoman tax records and a census from 1596 reveal Bethlehem's population at 1,435, ranking it as the 13th largest village in Palestine. The village generated a total revenue of 30,000 acres. Bethlehem's taxation included crops such as wheat, barley, and grapes. The Muslim and Christian communities operated independently, each with its own leader. In the mid-16th century, the village had 5 representatives, 3 of whom were Muslims. Ottoman tax records suggest that the Christian population was relatively more prosperous, focusing on growing grains rather than grapes, which were considered more valuable. Between 1831 and 1841, Palestine was under the rule of the Muhammad Ali dynasty of Egypt. Bethlehem faced challenges during this period, including an earthquake and the destruction of the Muslim quarter in 1834 by Egyptian troops. This destruction was seemingly in retaliation for the murder of a loyalist of Ibrahim Pasha during the Peasants' Revolt in Palestine. In 1841, Bethlehem returned to Ottoman rule and remained so until the end of World War I. Under the Ottomans, the inhabitants of Bethlehem confronted issues such as unemployment, compulsory military service, and heavy taxes, leading to mass emigration, particularly to South America. An American missionary in the 1850s reported a population of under 4,000, primarily belonging to the Greek Church, and noted that the town's growth was hampered by a lack of water. An official Ottoman village list from around 1870, as identified by Sosin, recorded Bethlehem's population as 179 Muslims in 59 houses, 979 Latins in 256 houses, 824 Greeks in 213 houses, and 41 Armenians in 11 houses, totaling 539 houses. It's important to note that this population count only included men. Hartman's findings indicated that Bethlehem had 520 houses during the same period.
If you found this journey through Bethlehem fascinating, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more insightful content, and share it with fellow history enthusiasts. Your support keeps us motivated to bring you more incredible explorations.